to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure, while water from Liyue has an enduring aftertaste. In Inazuma, the water possesses a depth of flavor unlike any other. Sumeru's water, meanwhile, has a rich and complex flavor profile, but it must be savored patiently to fully appreciate it.
What happened now?
Did you hear
That
the sky in that land?
What happened now?
Add Astra. It's been getting quite busy.
Wait, you're that blonde traveler who's on a journey to all corners of Teyvat, right?
Who's asking? Do you need something from us?
You bet I do. I was worried I wouldn't be able to find you. I have a letter for you, you see. It's from another Outlander. He was a crafty fellow, let me tell you. took advantage of a loophole in our mailing system by opting for guaranteed.
Well, we are always on the road, so yeah, it's pretty tough to get mail to us unless we happen to go to the post office on a whim. So, what address did that person give you anyway?
He just wrote, next to a small, white-haired talking fairy.
What? So the address is Paimon?
Yeah, exactly, right? And if I failed to deliver the letter, I'd have been bound by regulation to compensate him. Really, he got me good. I count myself very lucky that of course, here it is.
Come on! Paimon wants to have a...
I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
Kaya, huh? So he's here in Sumeru. Now that Paimon thinks about it, Crafty does describe from what he wrote in the letter, it looks like he didn't think there was much chance of it reaching us. Or maybe he's just being sneaky. Do you think he's making the... yeah, the letter says that he...
Here's to a life where the drinks keep flowing and the Mora keeps rolling.
I'll have something I haven't tried yet, boss.
Sorry, sir. I'm afraid you've already tried every type of liquor we serve.
Oh? Well then, just the bill, please. It's just as well, I suppose. I do have other matters to attend to.
Kaya, you're really here! Paimon half thought you were playing some sort of prank on us.
Hey, Paimon, traveler. Looks like the gods smile upon me after all. And come now, I wouldn't joke about wanting to see my good friends.
Wait a second. You must be here on official business, right? What do you think you're doing spending every afternoon drinking at the tavern? You itching for a lecture from Jean?
Not at all. The acting Grand Master positively terrifies me. Why would I ever do anything that might displease her? The truth is, I'm in Sumeru to learn about the alcohol industry here. So despite how it might look, I'm actually at Jafar Tavern for strictly business purposes. Sumeru's spices are famous the world over, and it's long been rumored that this fine establishment was where a certain very popular spiced cocktail was invented. That's why the Knights sent me, their foremost expert in alcoholic beverages, to come and see if it is as good as the rumors say.
And how did that go?
So far, so good. I'm already in talks with some spice merchants in Port Ormos about some potential collaboration.
Yeah, that does sound like a great business opportunity. Guess Don Winery and Master D-Luke are gonna make a tidy sum from this one too, huh?
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Whether this lucrative opportunity gets passed along to Don Winery or not depends on how nice I'm feeling.
Hey! Using your job to settle personal grievances isn't very knightly, Captain!
Oh? What makes you say that? Very sharp of you. I wouldn't say I'm familiar, though. I just came here on the sly once, when I was very young.
And? Do continue.
Do I have to? Well, all right, since you're so interested. Like I said, I was very young then. Don Winery had only just taken me in. I overheard my adoptive father talk about sending a team of merchants to Sumeru during a business meeting. I'm sure you'll agree that everyone's curious about their roots on some level. And my roots? They're in Conria. which is said to have been located deep underground, somewhere near Sumeru. And so I stowed myself away amidst the cargo, and silently joined the merchant delegation on their trip to Sumeru. But it wasn't long before the merchant delegation received news that I'd gone missing. Their leader promptly found me, and before I knew it, my adoptive father was dragging me back home by the ear. It was a short-lived adventure. Sorry I don't have a more thrilling story for you. Honestly, not much. The only reason I knew that Conria was near Sumeru is because I happened to read that in a book when I was young. My life had less and less to do with Conria as I grew up, and so I started caring less as well. I used to believe that I had inherited some sort of duty from my father. But
काम
then
पे
I
ध्यान
began
दे।
to wonder. Maybe my father left me in the peaceful land of Mondstadt for no other reason than simply to keep me alive. As well as ensuring that I'd be safely cut off from certain things. The thought that I might be able to actually live a happy life there must have been the icing on the cake. This is obviously all speculation. Simply put, I'm afraid that I'm not particularly in the know on this topic. These days, my surname, Albrecht, is probably the only link to Conria that I have left.
One death after me, please, boss. Tell me, what do you know about the significance of that name, Alberi?
You've decided to join us. I was wondering how long you planned on listening in. I believe I've seen you before in Mondstadt. Dainsleif, if I'm not mistaken.
So you remember me? Then we are already acquainted. Kaya Alberi, descendant of the Abyss Order's founder. I take it that you weren't aware of this until now, Kaya. Or you wouldn't have been so forthcoming with your surname.
Oh my. That's quite a lot of baggage for a surname, isn't it? Though I must say, it does confirm an old suspicion of mine. I suppose that was why my father left me in Mondstadt after all.
I'm surprised that you take me at my word without the faintest hint of skepticism.
Well, perhaps what you told me just happens to answer some questions I carry in my memories. And in any case, I recognize your eyes. You're a pure-blood Conrian, aren't you?
Very clever. Forgive me for being direct, but I sincerely hope this new knowledge doesn't change anything. If you've already let go of your ties to the past, then keep it that way.
Kaya, you're not involved with the Abyss Order in any way, are you?
Hey, hold on now. This conversation has taken a rather sudden turn for the deadly serious. And I'm afraid that as someone from Mondstadt, I'm not accustomed to this sort of atmosphere. So what if I know my ancestry? Do I strike you as the type who would be bound by that kind of thing? Relax. I'll be just as delighted to hunt down the Abyss Order tomorrow as I have always been. Either way, looks like we're out of time. See you around. And Dainsleif, no need to listen in from the sidelines next time we meet. Let me buy you a drink.
You don't really trust him, do you, Dane? You're both from Conria, but you get on like oil and water.
The fact is, I still do not know him well. It would be meaningless for me to jump to conclusions. But can a person truly be unaffected by their ancestry? This remains to be seen. Well, I suspect that they call your sister their princess, precisely because there is a succession of sorts.
Oh, so if she was the founder, she'd be the queen, right?
I mean to investigate the Loom of Fate. Do you?
Yeah, the Abyss Order's evil plan! We learned about that back in Mondstadt.
Not new. Not exactly. My memories suffer from erosion. But while I was recovering my health recently, I suddenly remembered something. Your sister. She mentioned the Loom of Fate back when we traveled together. Apparently so. I was also quite surprised when these memories tallied up. I recall that we were traveling to Sumeru when the matter was brought up.
So, you're going to the place that she mentioned back then?
Correct. At that time...
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's...
No. Now is not... No. I'm still waiting from...
Seriously?
That's close enough.
You asked for it. Buckle up!
Bow your head.
I'll be back. Come on, you coward.
Fulfill our pact!
Settle down.
Let's get it on!
You want this one?
Show no mercy!
Bow your head.
I'll take my leave.
Go on, take them. I'll thank the stars for you later. Watch out!
Wait. This place, it's familiar.
What about it? It looks pretty normal to Paimon. Was it like this hundreds of years ago, too?
Yes. The forest has barely changed from how I remember it. There is very little human activity here after all. Let's search the area and see what we can find.
Is this a field? It must belong to whoever owns that house over there. But it looks like it's been abandoned for a long time. You could be forgiven for thinking nothing was ever grown here. Or, wait, maybe nothing ever was grown here. It's an extinguished bonfire. Forest rangers, perhaps? Looks like it's been ages since it was last lit. And clearly they put it out carefully to prevent a forest fire, too. That's responsible.
Nothing else stands out in this area. All that's left is that building.
Wait, we're just gonna go barging in? What if some...
Unlikely. There are no signs of life in this area.
If you say so. Huh. So there really isn't anyone. There's a box over here. Why don't we open it? And by we, Paimon means you. Paimon's just scared that whatever's... Huh? This is... it's broken, too. Was this a makeup box? That's kind of... Hey, look! It's a bowl!
Can't you smell it? There's a heavy scent of medicinal herb.
Oh, so it's a medicine bowl? This bed looks pretty ordinary. Huh, what sort of person would want to live here? It's so dark and... Doesn't look like there's anything else worth our attention here. You sure we're in the right place, Dane?
My memories are quite foggy, but my subconscious and instincts both assert that something once happened here. But we'll exhaust ourselves if we search aimlessly. I hear noises outside. Let's go and check.
Noises? Is it...
It's not much.
Monsters? Wow, Dane's ears are sharp, just like his nose! Especially good shape for a 500-year-old. Although, for someone who's as full of surprises as Dane, it's hardly a big deal. Anyway, let's beat up these monsters!
Bow your head.
Wakula! Hi! You're dead meat!
Settle down.
I doubt that the appearance of those monsters was wholly random. There must be something nearby that attracted them. A ley line anomaly, perhaps. But it seems to be more than that. Okay. I'll go slightly further out to investigate any issues with the nearby ley lines. I might be a while. You should wait for me here.
What? You're going alone?
Your suspicion, not to mention...
Fair enough. Guess we'll just keep... Good thing there's a bonfire over there.
Off we go! Take cover!
Your cooking is as good as ever. Even if there was no other reason, the food alone would be enough for Paimon to stick with you. Changing the subject. Dane? So... Don't take this... Oh, you stop it! Stars? Wow. Yeah, but we'll find the truth together. Sure as Paimon's your guide. Just you wait, Heavenly Principles! And you too, Teyvat! You know what? We've talked too long about this sad stuff. All right. It's getting dark, so why don't you rest? Paimon... Oh, come on! Don't say that! Paimon, just nighty-night.
Hey, time to wake up. The sun has risen. What a deep sleeper. You do know that we need to... Tear stains. You dreamed of your sibling last night, didn't you? All right. Rest here a bit.
Rise like smoke!
Halt! What do you... This place is not whatever you think it is. Your travel companion. You mean... Your companion departed for the forest early this morning. What business is that of yours, All you need to know is that I claimed this place first, and what I do here is none of your concern. Do I make myself quite clear? Leave. Well, what are you waiting for? I'm warning you. No funny business. Promise me that, and you can do as you please. Okay, fine. Whatever. Just move us. You... But no overreacting to anything you see in here, okay? Come on, then. Mind your own business. Don't... How could he be? He was too young for anything like that. So don't you lay a finger on him. Just... Huh? You know Conria? Do you worship a god, traveler? Sounds like you've had an eventful life. All right, well, my name is Ida, and you are correct. I was once Conrian. I apologize for my earlier hostility, but you must understand, as far as I'm concerned, humans who do not worship the Seven are nigh extinct. And all who place faith in the gods are my enemies. That may be. But the fact is that chances to talk to people like yourself have been few and far between since the cataclysm. This wretched curse of immortality. Who knows how long I must... The curse. It was... We lost our home. Our loved ones. Everything. The agony of the cataclysm itself was already too much to bear, but then came the curse, robbing us any chance of... All we can do is watch helplessly as our souls erode. Because, although Conria began with a single bloodline, it was a home. Any who forsook their gods and came to Conria were welcomed as our... When the cataclysm came, we pure-blood Conrians were declared the greater sinners. Upon us the gods placed the curse. But those whose ancestry belonged to the domains of other gods were punished with the curse of the wilderness as they fled. Turning, he is Caribert, my illegitimate son. How times have changed. I can say that out loud with no consequence now, but... It was once a matter of... I was a noble of Conria, by blood, but I resented the life that my family had arranged. Then, one day, I met a beautiful woman amongst the people. Her roots were in Mondstadt, but that mattered not to me. It was love at first sight. Caribert faced great hardship from the very moment of his birth. All due to my selfish desires, and I was never able to be there by his side for any of it. After all that, he turned into a... I always owed him much, and now She was. And now, if nothing else... Yes, that reminds me. I only returned here to check on Caribert, but I do have other things I wish to do. You may come... Over here. I'm sure you're wondering why I brought Caribert here. Well, it's because one which will help him to recover his... I do not, but it is said, I believe that it might just... In my youth, The gods have already... Never mind. As it happens, my hands don't have the... Okay. Also, do you have any, of Sumeru's regional specialties on hand? I believe they're called Kalpalata lotuses and... Oh, wonderful! Oh, and this is the method. Is it done? No, I said before, which means... Let's go. at this statue. God of wisdom, you, God of my son. If everything, then please. I. Cory Bear? Well, we've prepared. Cory Bear, it's me. It's your father. Cory Bear. Cory Bear. I'm sorry I couldn't be at you, but I'm here now. Are you still angry? I know. I'm so sorry, Cory Bear. Forgive me. Please, please. Please. Oh, gods above. What more? You took I'd give you my very... The gods of this world have never stood with humanity, not even for a moment. Other reasons. Huh. You, give up. Even if I must stay here. Let's go. The most crucial ingredient. The details don't matter, right? There is a... I'll be here, watching Cory Bear. Good.
I'm tired already. I'm tired already.
Ah, you're back. Cory Bear's condition is stable. By which I mean... Anyway. I need you to stand guard here for a while. Whatever you... Ah, good.
time to eat, I'm going in!
Let the mighty be humbled. Bow your head.
Show no mercy! Ha! Ha!
Silence!
Look alive! Get to work!
Bow your head.
What happened? Was it monsters? Oh, thank goodness you were here. Oh, yes, Next, we pick the mushrooms and repeat the same steps as before to make another dough. Oh, sorry. I have been... I do indeed. That's why it was just a fleeting thought.
Watch out!
We're here. Wait a moment. Hey, what was that? Oh no, he must have left while we were too busy. Come on!
Incoming!
That's not Coribert. Right. Coribert's scarf. My eyes must... Yes. Yes. Did it go in here? Well, let's head in. What a ghastly... It looks like they're... worshipping. I've never seen anything like... Oh, there's only one...
Right. Right.
Is this a teleportation device? What energy is powering it?
Silence!
Let's light it up! Everybody stand back! Let's get to work! Suffer the wrath of Easley!
Be sanctified.
You're dead meat! Look alive! Fulfill our pact! Yeah, I'm going in! Eat Laline! Eat Papa! Get him! Show no mercy! Buckle up! Ha! Yeah! Huh! Ruh! Fulfill our pact! Look alive!
How did I get on the ceiling? Did the room turn upside down? Or gravity itself? It seems like I need to find a place to insert the rune.
humans. Fate has not granted you the right to end. Do you insist on an audience? Very well. Then I grant you the try. Desolation!
Let's get it on! Hi!
Let the mighty be humbled!
Winter is nigh.
Settle down!
Foolish mortal.
Gloves off! Everybody stand back! Ha! Suffer the wrath of Eastwind!
Be sanctified!
Buckle up! Hi!
Silence!
Let's light it up!
Bow your head.
Look alive! Ha! Ha! Kill! Off we go! Get out of here! Hi! I'm going in! Adventure time! Buckle up! Hi! Show no mercy! Let's get it on! We're dead meat!
Who was that? He was a perfect being. I'm in awe. He had the most wondrous, and yet you were able to defeat him. Let's continue on. I think...
Oh, dear creature. Why do you bow down? For fear of the unknown? Or for a power that you covet? Oh, dear creature. Why? You are like a flower, born in... You need no longer hold back your resentment. Go forth. Become a transcendent one, and I shall shed...
What? When I saw that thing, my heart was instantly at peace. I feel good. In fact, I feel better than I did before. Oh, is that so? Caribert! Oh, thank goodness! He's still okay! For this to happen, you... Caribert.
Papa?
Caribert! Oh! You see? Mama is... Caribert, look at me.
Of course.
How did...
Yes. My body! Papa!
Don't panic, son. It's just... While you were sleeping, we went into a fairy tale. There's no more Conry here. No more home. In this world, you have to be a little monster, but you get to stay with Papa.
Am I?
No, of course not. Look, Caribert, you still have Mama's scarf on your arm. That means she's watching over you, protecting you. So how? Yes, really. You've only just woken. Oh, and never take off your mask. Understand? Whatever happens, you mustn't take it off.
Okay, Papa. I won't.
Not since that day have I been... I knew that placing my hope in the Seven was a waste of time. I even worshipped at one of their statues like a common fool. Never before have I humiliated myself like that. Once a murderer, always a murderer. I was naive to think that the gods who conspired against us would ever offer redemption. But the god we saw in that cave... Now, that was a truly mighty god. Nothing like one of the Seven. That wondrous power, it was truly enchanting. Surely that must have been the reason I bowed down. Now then... After one beseeches a god, and the god responds by piety is hardly a sinner. Oh, don't be absurd. You don't know a single thing about him. How you and I have both witnessed. No matter. I am going to pay my respects with or without you.
Get to work! Eat Colleen! Eat Papa! Get him!
Silence!
Show no mercy! Look alive! Everybody stand back! Let's light it up!
Settle down!
Buckle up! You asked for it! Hi! Get to work!
No! Impossible! What happened? The Hilly Churl worshippers have disappeared too. Was it all an illusion? That's true. Yes, it was neither a... Let's go, traveler. There is surely a reason for its disappearance, and I do believe that someday in the future, could he Cory Bear? Where has he gone? Oh, no. Maybe someone else came by and... No, it can't have been that. There's no sign of a break-in and no sign of... This does not bode well. Wait a minute. This isn't how we left it. Oh, no. The mirror! It's broken! He must have taken his mask off and seen what he looks like beneath it. If he'd just done as he was told! We have to find him. It's his scarf. He looks like we're going the right way. Come on. Cory Bear! Cory Bear! Where are you? Curses! Forest Rangers.
Hey! Who are you? We haven't seen you around here before. What's your business here?
Have you seen a, Hilly Churl?
I asked you first. Don't...
I said, have you seen...
Hey, whoa! Look, sir, there are Hilly Churls everywhere. What's the big deal? We see plenty of them out here.
Exactly. Matter of fact, we just took out a few of them back there. Those dumb bone.
You Forest Ranger scum! You spawn of the Seven are all the same!
You're raving mad! You've got some gall coming here to our nation insulting the Forest Rangers!
Curse you all, Forest Rangers!
I don't get it. Why make such a huge fuss over a few hilly churls?
He'd only just regained his mind. So tell me, Forest Rangers, did you really spare none of them? Did you?
Jeez, you're really not gonna let this go. Fine, you weirdo. If you must know, I happened to cross paths with a solitary hilly churl when I left the team to, I was frightened at first, but it didn't seem to have any interest in me at all. It was just bumbling along in that direction, so I left it alone.
Yes!
Wait, you're leaving? Not even a thanks for the...
Take me up!
Cory Bear! Cory Bear, stop! Whatever you saw, it was... I told you. We're in a fairy tale world. Cory Bear? How could this happen? Come, Cory Bear!
Papa...
Cory Bear,
Papa, I can't take it.
please, Cory Bear. It's my fault. I'm so sorry. If only I'd known.
It's all too much. Papa!
Finally, it all makes... Aha! Traveler, you're awake! Finally, we... Wait, no. Why am I still calling you Traveler? Oh, I have known your true identity for some time now. I suspected it was you from the beginning. I had to talk to you to be sure. Oh, of course you haven't. With your status, you can hardly be expected to know all of us. In any case, I've been using a fake name this entire time. Ida is the name of a servant I once had. My real name is Clotar. Clotar Alberic. You saw it too, didn't you? Unmistakable, the power inside Cory Bear and the power of the one you call a sinner. It was one and the same. Yeah. I am positive now. Oh, at long last, I have seen it with my own eyes. That is no business of yours. A sinner. Yes. Salvation. Cory Bear did not deserve his fate, but now... it's wonderful. Born into abject sorrow, he shall now become the loom of fate. Huh? Sinister? Oh, I never imagined that you, of all people, would deny the abyss. We once believed that you would bring new strength and hope to Conria. To us, you were the abyss. A wondrous mystery far beyond our imagination. And the one who controls the abyss can control everything. We yearned for that future. We looked to you, but what did you bring us instead? Oh, Princess of Conric.
Why did he just call me?
Traveler! Hey, Traveler! Traveler!
You're awake! Oh, thank goodness you're awake! Paimon was worried sick!
What happened while you were unconscious? I checked the ley lines nearby. It appears that the Abyss tampered. Information and memories flow within the ley lines. What did you witness? You mean Clotar Alberich? After founding the Abyss Order, his faith in the Abyss led him to do a great many things. But the curse of immortality continued to torment his body and mind. And in the end, after 100 years, he lost his mind completely and was never seen again. Yet his dark legacy lived on. You could say that. She wouldn't be the Abyss Order's princess otherwise.
Are you alright? You have a troubled look on your face.
So you saw her memories from centuries ago, through your own eyes. It all but defies belief. Still, as I'd suspected, the notion of the Loom of Fate did indeed rear its head during that time. And it seems closely connected to Clotar Alberich's son, Caribert, and what happened to him. And yet your sister never breathed a word of this incident to me. I wonder, was that the moment that she decided to go down this path? Indeed. Clearly, this series of events sparked a long period of deep contemplation. What is it?
The field? What is that?
You mean here? Well, let's...
You scared the Duke out of Paimon! Did you rebury them yet?
A male and female skeleton, buried together. Interestingly, the male skeleton appears to have been interred much later. And it's holding a silk scarf in its hand. But what does this mean? And how did you know that there were What? That's unless Clotar Alberich finally found a way to rid... This all raises far too many questions. I need time to think. We should part ways here.
Huh? You're just gonna leave? What?
It's better that we split up for now. I think...
Who's he?
Yes. I have my suspicions as to his identity. But I need to... If the time is right, I will...
But what do you mean that he saw the Traveler? How is that possible?
I fear that while these things would limit anyone else, they are no obstacle.
What? Why? What is he?
All right, let's leave it there.
There goes Dane. What is it? Huh?
Astra. Thank you for complete.